7 full rounds.
And you get a championship at the end.
Yep, it's a championship.
The winner gets like a...
So last year, and I think it's the same this year. Last year and several years before.
Everything, like the speakers are working?
Yep.
Okay. And
Speakers are working.
perfect. Y'all need anything?
I think we're okay.
If y'all need anything, just tell us. Mark will run it to you. Call for Mark on the radio. So if you need drinks
Can
or
you bring us
snacks.
food? Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, we have snacks. Like granola
Snacks.
bars and all that shit. We bought it.
I'm just waters.
So just ask for that stuff. Mark's
Okay.
doing all that.
Okay.
Mark's over there right now with stuff.
I like having you here. I get treatment, special treatment.
Really?
Yeah, Aaron and I have been friends for like over a decade. So, yeah, we're just like buddies to where, you know, you can talk shit and like, whatever. Get your own snacks. Yeah, so I've been announcing for like 2 years in a row.
Okay.
And
With just by yourself normally? Or
no, with someone, yeah. So it was me and another guy, and we got a fair amount of complaints because the other guy was just basically just talking shit the whole time, like bad.
That's what I was gonna do.
No, that's fine. That's fine for multiple reasons.
So I'm not like kicking someone out of a job. Or
No, not at all, not at all.
Okay.
So this year,
That's happened to me, and I hate that shit.
No. This year we've like had. So I've been doing the street legal, and then I've had a fill-in like guest announcer every time.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then you bringing me snacks? Is that what I copy?
Do you want snacks?
Hell yeah, snacks would be great. I don't know what you guys have. Like I don't expect you to bring me a bunch of stuff, but like anything is cool. Yeah,
bottles of water too.
Some water, some drinks, and some snacks. Hell yeah, would love that.
I like how everyone here has these things.
Yeah.
It's mine.
That's yours?
Yeah.
I
You
saw
would
it.
never buy one.
I would like to. I probably want to.
Everybody, I just want to say great job today. Everybody's killing it in everything we're doing. Great job. Good job.
I want to get one of those big ones from Buc-ee's, like the big. These ones are like that big.
Yeah, she's got. Do you have it with you?
Come here, we
Your black one? Oh, she's got one that's like twice as big as that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like with a screw top.
Right.
They kept ice in it for 24 hours with it being in the truck the whole time.
Wow.
Yeah, hot truck.
So it was $15 like US dollars too. So it was
Like it's like a vacuum flask, like aluminium thing. That's cool.
So yeah, so we've just
from
been
Texas?
like, yeah, lived here a long time, or basically my whole life.
Right.
I wasn't born here, but
Yep.
and I've been drifting with Lone Star for over 10 years now. Yeah, just like in the inception before we even had competitions.
Oh shit.
What's up?
don't get too close, Mark.
Oh,
Water
what's
fee.
in there too?
Yeah.
Yep.
I only brought 2.
That's okay.
That's okay. I've already got like half one anyway.
Yeah.
So
Boy, look at you.
you put that on the floor then.
Yeah.
So
I only
it doesn't
need
get
probably a
too-
couple of these.
Just on the
so
floor so it doesn't.
I'll give them back
whatever.
so we
yeah.
can
I don't
distribute.
want to get like condensation
They
everywhere,
got a box.
all over the
Oh,
air.
did they? You got any sugary drinks in there? Okay, that's fine. I probably don't.
There's Gatorade over there, but it's not cold yet.
Yeah, I don't need to be eating that any real ones.
Oh yeah.
But
I don't want one
okay.
right now.
Thank you.
I've already had like.
Anything else?
I'm good.
Good.
Thank you.
All right. Appreciate it, Mark.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
Yeah,
Keep me
everybody.
on the radio if you need me. Anything.
Will do.
Excellent. Yeah, everybody had like 2 huge bottles of like one of the regular Gatorades, one of the big Gatorades, like one after the other.
Really?
After that mean grade, yeah. So, and a lie down. So.
Oh yeah. You get like a
Whatever we're doing, let's do
salt overload,
Oh.
sodium overload. From
Well,
that much Gatorade.
it.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope it's alright. That's why I'm drinking water now.
Yeah.
Started the clock.
It's yelling too.
Yeah. Yeah. I know how you mean because of all the loud Z's going by. And you just try to talk over.
Trying to talk to everybody. They're all
Right.
like standing like at 270 degrees around.
Totally,
So,
dude. Yeah, you were completely surrounded. I'm just like, all right. I broke my car already, so like, I wasn't worried
yeah,
about trying to
getting
get in
through,
and out.
yeah.
It's like, all right, cool. Maybe someone will buy a shirt. Did you sell merch and stuff too?
All right.
Only these like
Okay.
LZ crossover ones. Yeah.
Okay.
Other like all the stuff that the stuff I was giving away was like fan made stuff. Like
Oh, yeah?
like the stickers and stuff. They gave it to me to give away.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Like they're sticker like they're sort of sticker dudes and designer dudes. And they kind of like they're like I do streams on Twitch. And is this?
I don't know. You guys let us know if you're gonna send a first battle.
They said in a minute.
That wasn't
Hey,
a minute.
are they sending themselves for their second lap, or are they coming back to me?
Take it either way.
No, that one's longer, I think.
All right, you guys ready to see some Lone Star Drift Texas Street Legal action? Who's ready?
Me either. They're coming
Woo!
back. I'm almost positive.
I have to regulate this volume. So, okay, the way this works, we've got
That's not a real answer.
these two guys are battling.
Yep.
The winner of them battles this person,
Mm-hmm.
and then this person battles this person, and whoever wins this row, I write here, and they battle this person. So it's
Okay.
the Jaeger system. It's
Oh, the Jaeger
eight,
system.
Yeah, 8 versus 8 always.
Oh, wow.
All the way from
Okay,
the bottom to
okay.
the top. So hey, is this a battle or is this just a cool down lap or is this a warm up? What's going on?
Pulling down and just going back, and then the next battle. They're just swapping lanes.
Was that a battle?
So that was what? Who was that? Because I have Toby versus Alec first.
I said on the radio earlier that Tobias was going for points. This is Kevin Wynn and Alec Barrett.
All right, copy that. Do we have a winner?
That was the first part of the battle, bro. Pay attention.
We got a lot going on here, Harrison. You just handle the judging.
All right, judges, ready for the second run?
All right, guys. So this is
Yes,
going to be the
sir.
second half of our battle between Alec Barron and Kevin Wynn. Sometimes we have who's driving what,
Yeah.
and then like right now I don't know who's in here.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys can see that FRS has got a pretty good lead already started. Oh, it looks like a big spin. Nice save from the
Get the next
Z.
pair up. Do what? Kevin in the black 350Z gets the win. Ready for the next battle, Jimmy?
Kevin Wynn.
Yeah, Kevin. So then I'm gonna write Kevin here,
All right.
and then I'm gonna write 350Z.
You sure?
You can. All right, we have David Metzger versus Mike Jones. David Metzger's in the red or dead 350Z. Mike Jones in the silver E36.
Oh, almost a double spin there.
Big off for Mike Jones there. Huge dirt drop and a spin. Let's hope that Metzger can keep this lap nice and tidy for the remainder of it. I don't think he'll have an issue. You might think Metzger has a rear mount radiator because of the lack of rear windshield, but no. In fact, he was driving with a tire on top of the car and it fell down and smashed his windshield before the first lap of the day. So go give him a high five for that.
Sending FRS to pits, sending FRS to pits, and then sending the second run. Judges ready? Yep, ready when you are.
All right, so they're going to switch places now. Mike Jones is going to chase down David Metzger. And hopefully, for Mike, David makes a huge mistake and they go one more time.
After this next battle, after the battle's done, you want to give me an intro so I can,
Yeah,
then I can jump
yeah,
in after
absolutely.
that?
Perfect. Ooh, Mike's car sounds like it's breaking up. Or maybe it's just a funky limiter. Metzger's really not putting on too much pressure here. He knows he's got it in the bag if he plays it safe. Little dirt drop there from Metzger. Mike Jones is still sending it as best he can. Will he stretch this part? Oh, a big straight in there and a huge dirt drop. He's a mess. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and say that I think yeah, David Metzger gets the win. All right, guys, we have a super special announcement. We have the greatest celebrity guest announcer we've ever had. Everyone give a huge round of applause to Alexi from Noriyaro.
Hello, everyone.
Woo!
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really happy to be here as this next battle just starts. They've got me. Who is it?
Juan versus David.
Juan versus David Muss.
David's in the white one.
David in the white car in the lead. Yeah, really happy to be out here this weekend driving. They've got me on announcing duty as well, giving me double work. But really interested to see how the battles here work. It seems to be a different system to how it's normally done in a lot of other competitions I see. So keen to see how this plays out. Was it the Jaeger system?
Yeah.
The actually made by a friend of mine who's an Australian. This system of judging.
Right. I think Losi went over there and saw it work in action, and then he kind of adopted it to work for the Texas series here.
Yeah, it was a guy, Chris Jaeger, an Australian drifter, who I've drifted with quite a bit. Also at Ebisu Circuit over in Japan. He lived over in Japan for about a year, I think it was. And came up with this new system of judging. So it's interesting to see it still being used. Here comes the next battle. You're like your 350s over here, don't you?
Yeah, we really do. I'm actually surprised to not see any at Ebisu. But yeah, the 350 over here is our new beer can S chassis.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they do exist over in Japan. You know, I get people saying, well, why don't you show more 350s on your videos, or why don't they use them for drifting? I think it's a case of, you know, if you could buy an S15 Sylvia for the same price as a 350Z, like, what would you buy? You know, it's sort of like that sort of thing.
Give me the turbo car.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the turbo one. But you know, they seem to be very capable, and everyone's really throwing them down hard with them. Especially on a track like this, where a naturally aspirated car would, you know, maybe not do quite as well as a turbo. You know, losing your speed, losing your run, and that sort of thing. But it's good to see so many people using these cars, and you know, it's an option over here that can be cheaply bought, it seems.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a growing number of aftermarket parts that make it easier and easier to jump in a Z, bolt on a few things, and go drifting and have a good time. Another really nice thing about them versus maybe an S chassis in Japan is over here they're super reliable because our gas is crappier, our tuning is much worse, and you know, we really don't know what we're doing, so the less we touch a car, the better.
Right. Yeah, of course, the Nissan V6 makes plenty of torque standard and enough power to keep the wheels spinning on a track like this. So here comes our next battle. I'll let you call that.
Yeah, this is David Metzger versus Tommy Bueno. David is in the Red or Dead 350Z, and Tommy is in the E46. So David's having to knock down BMWs left and right, silver BMWs. Oh, and a big spin from Tommy. David is just going to keep it clean there and finish the lap out, and then we'll switch sides.
Yeah, well, I was supposed to be driving all day here today in the replica of my Japan car, the beer can R32 Skyline. Unfortunately, it's already done a head gasket. I was able to get a few laps in before that happened, and look, this track, at first glance, it seems to be you know, not all that complicated, but after having a few laps going around here, especially, I would not want to battle on here. It seems quite difficult. There's a lot of corners, a lot of places to make big mistakes, and you really have to sort of keep your momentum and your speed, and going through the entire track, you make one little mistake, and you really have to struggle to make up for the rest of the track.
Yeah, agreed. It's got very defined margins, right? There's on and off track. It's not like a parking lot where you can kind of fudge it. Yeah. And it's not really forgiving either. If you drop a wheel too hard, you'll bend a wheel or suspension or debeat a tire, and that's it.
I do like the last section of the track here, where you come down from the back section of the track, and you have to sort of link it in one go into this sharp right-hand corner here. Like that was a lot of fun.
Agreed.
And I think with the way this track is laid out, it's like right towards the end, adds a bit of tension towards the end. Like, can they link this, and will the guy behind link it? That can sort of decide a battle as well.
Right. I mean, you've already gotten through 4 or 5 corners, and you still have 2 to go, and you can't mess it up. Right?
That's it. Yeah, it's a great. I think it's a really good track to watch.
Yeah, I like that it's not like your typical 2-corner, 2-transition drift track. You know, it's much more to it.
Yeah. Here you go. Next battle now.
This is the other half of our David Metzger and Tommy Bueno battle. So Metzger just has to keep it clean and not get penalized for inactive chase. Tommy's going to give it his all. We'll see a quick manji there around those manji cones. David is getting a little more aggressive now, which is nice to see.
Sort of dived in a little bit there at the end of that long sweeper. Oh, spin!
Big spin! So David Metzger advances.
So that will be David Metzger in the 350, moving on to the next battle.
You're ready for the next battle whenever.
Can I give you this, baby?
Who was in the BMW?
Tommy Bueno.
So Tommy's BMW, maybe the suspension needs a little bit more work, I think.
Hey, repeat what you said, judges.
Didn't seem very easy to control.
And just a quick follow-up on a previous battle that kind of went out of order here. It was Juan Velasquez versus David Moss. David Moss unfortunately had a spin. Hate to see a friend of mine go out like that, but you can't spin it. You got to keep it straight. So David Moss is not going to advance. Juan Velasquez will get that. And here's our next battle. This is Sam Silva versus Alex Isvendikov. I think that Alex is in the brown Z, but I actually don't remember this, so forgive me. Yeah, you're free to.
Is the rear bumper on 350s really that big? Like, does it take up the entire rear of the car? See how it's like the rear is missing on the lead car?
Yeah, I think so. I'm sure we'll see a 350Z's rear bumper come off at one point today.
Okay.
We will answer that question live.
I'm looking forward to it.
You might need to call 5. Copy that. Talk to him.
Did you get that?
Yeah, basically just let me know if they're talking to me or if they announce a winner. I wish I had your ear thing.
I know, me too.
Is it in your?
Nope.
Is it in the trailer?
He's calling his 5, so when he gets hands on car, start the timer. I'm trying to set up the next run now.
All right, so we've got a 5-minute call from Sam, I believe. He's got a debeated tire he's going to fix, so we're going to move on to the next battle. Let them pick that up in 5 minutes.
Is that a police car?
Indeed, it's a Euro police car.
The Polizei.
Yeah, the Polizei, exactly. I don't even know how to say it. That's our buddy Mike Jang.
Right.
So this is going to be...
it's quick.
Yeah. Although I think that this might be dual driven here. Mike Jang versus Tyler Robertson. Is that correct?
What do I say? Who is this?
Say who's in the black Z?
Who's in the black Z?
Mike Jang in the E46 Polizia car. He has the best time in that thing.
What button am I supposed to?
I think it's Polizei.
Polizei, okay. Yeah.
There's that song, Ein, zwei, Polizei. You know that song?
I
Never heard
should
that?
know that, yeah.
It's like a really classic sort of techno song.
I am terrible at accents.
That was a good,
guys give it up.
Yeah, man, it was going really well.
I don't actually know if that was Mike Jang or not.
It might be double driven?
Yeah, it might be. Because we're going way out of order now.
Right.
Hey guys, can you give me an update on who's driving right now? Because Mike Jang's car is way, not next in line.
Do they have numbers on them and shit?
Keep one.
No.
This is number 26 versus number 18, Tyler Robertson and Mike Jang.
Oh, there you go.
Alright, copy that.
I thought the brown car was constant.
There's two.
Person in the blue 350Z have a wristband on, Jimmy. They need either a pink
Alright, so
or a
we
purple
confirmed it is
or a
Tyler
red
Robertson
one.
versus Mike Jang. They are going to switch places now. Mike, you could see, was super amped after that lap. Tyler did spin.
Cool.
So things are looking good for Mike right now.
Yeah, Mike did a good run regardless of whether the other driver did well or badly. He should do fairly well today, I think. What's really good about this competition is I've seen almost none of these people drive before. So
Yeah.
It's really cool to come into a competition and watch a competition where you have no preconception, except for maybe I guess Adam LZ, who I've seen obviously before. But it's cool to watch these guys and see new people driving. So, I've only been in the country, I flew in Thursday afternoon, so I've only been here this long. There we go. Oh, he's going faster now.
Yeah, he's got some kick, doesn't it? Oh, is
That's
Mike gonna
really
hang
late
to
for
it?
Mike. Oh, that's ugh.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough catch up here.
Is the police still doing
He is a cop car at a police academy, so
Halt.
home track. Yeah, they're just leaving track.
He's
All right.
catching up a bit.
Yeah, looks like a good battle.
Oh, it's falling apart.
No! The lead car had a big
Oh,
strain there.
it's a spin.
No, and a spin before the finish.
That is before the finish?
right at it, yeah.
Wow.
They're going to count that
Mike
as...
gets the win, Jimmy. Mike gets the win. Ready for the next stop.
Oh, there we go. We have the
All
announcement
right.
there.
You want to announce it? Go ahead.
You go.
All right, so Mike Jang gets the win, and we'll be moving on. You guys give it up for both those drivers.
Yeah, that was a good battle we saw right there. Mike, that car is definitely set up well, but the driver on that second run, man, he got a bit shook.
All right, here comes the battle the internet's been dying to see. Aubree Elliott versus Adam LZ. Aubree's going to lead. Adam is going to chase two beat 350Zs. Looking great so far. Adam's nice and aggressive in chase. Transition timing is on point.
Yeah, Adam's sort of catching up after every transition.
Yeah, getting closer and closer. Oh, Aubree has a quick correction there. Does not phase Adam. Can they stretch the power alley?
Oh, Adam coming in very shallow there. Aubree doing a good job.
That was a fantastic lap.
That was a nice clean battle right there.
Look at Adam, still aggressive.
Great battle from both of them.
Nice.
420. Nice.
Yeah, that's Aubree for you. Great.
This is probably the best place to be.
Oh, yeah.
Crank the AC and then turn the heated seats on.
Right. My back hurts a little. Turn the heated seat on and then crank the AC up. You know what I mean? Just,
Oh, yeah.
Can you turn the heated seats and the cooled seats on at once?
Does it have a
Right.
massage function?
actually, I think. No, that's her mom's new car.
So this is the 2016 A6 and she's got a 2019 A8.
Oh, those are so good.
Yeah. It's,
Was it like the twin turbo V8 thing or something?
I
Or?
don't know. But it's got the executive.
yeah, it's like the Mac Daddy boy.
Man,
The
those
long
things are
wheelbase.
amazing.
All right, we're gonna see them switch places.
That was a fun battle to watch. These guys, look like, it looks like a palette swap. You know, like in a
It
video
does.
game when like you have the
Totally.
same character with a different color.
They're both just playing Assetto Corsa with different.
Yeah,
skins.
right.
They even have like the same front bash bar and everything.
Yeah.
When you are, Jimmy.
Okay, we've got the thumbs up from the starter. Here we go. Second battle now.
All right, now Adam's gonna lead and Aubree's gonna chase him down. Adam's got a nice entry, small correction. Aubree is right there.
Oh, I'll be right there with him.
Falls back
He's
a bit.
falling back a bit though. He didn't time that transition very well. He still has a chance on this top section of the course to catch up.
Oh, Adam goes
Adam
wide.
yeah, Aubree's he's trying to match Adam too much, and he's falling back as a result. Yeah, like understeer there from Aubree. Oh no, it's falling apart
Uh-oh.
through the run.
It's a bit of a mess. Can Adam pull all the way to the finish line? Oh yeah. All right, let's see what the judges say on this one. You guys give it up.
That was another great run there. Aubree Elliott and Adam LZ, or as he's known in Australia on the Australian media, LZ.
Jimmy, also the 5 minutes
The notorious
on that
street
silver
drifter
team
LZ.
that he is in back.
Did you all see that? He was on. Adam LZ was actually on Australian TV.
Yeah, I saw that.
You saw that? He went to Australia a while ago and met up with some street drifters, and put it on his video, and it ended up on a current affair TV show. And they were calling him the YouTuber Adam LZ,
Yeah, LZ. And
as
of
if
course,
he was some sort of like Mexican bandit.
Right.
Because there's a funny thing in the place where he did it, which is called Queensland, which is like I guess the Florida of Australia. He there's a street drifting group up there called the Mexican Hoon Cartel. Because it's the same thing, like, you know, the street drag racing here. They said, what's it called? The Mexican something or other? You know, the 1320 thing. What's that called?
Yeah, you just like race in Mexico.
Racing League.
Mexican Street Racing League. It's sort of the equivalent of that, right? The Mexican Hoon Cartel. So, you know, we're sort of like Adam LZ of the Mexican Hoon Cartel. It's quite funny. Okay, next battle now.
All right. This is going to be Kevin Nguyen in the Black 350Z versus Michael V in the IS300.
So the ISs over here, do they run the 6-cylinder or the 4?
So they run a 2JZ GT.
Right.
E. No turbo.
GE.
GE. my mistake,
Okay,
yeah.
so you got the non-turbo 6-cylinder. Okay.
Non-turbo VVTi on most of them. They have like a W58 transmission typically, which
Right.
is not the best.
Yeah.
And
The
not a
old,
lot of angle either, you know. So
Yeah, that's another thing about them too.
that's a tough car to drift.
Yeah, most of the ones that you see over in Japan have the Beams 3SG engine, which is sort of the evolution of Toyota's 3S. It's quite popular for swaps.
Judges, can you give me a quick, tell me who won between John Waters and Konstantin Young? And also between Kyle Billings and Jake Sinclair.
Second battle now?
Yeah, second half of the battle.
Nice early entries from both of them.
So we want to see a really mild Manji there. We don't want to see a lot of angle. So both of those drivers did fantastic on
Yeah, that was really good right there.
And these are 2 nose clips on these transitions. Oh, good timing there.
Oh, ooh.
He was going for it.
Really wants to get in there.
Great
Links,
line
yeah.
from the lead driver there, Kevin Wynn.
Yeah, great job from Kevin on the lead run there.
A little bit too aggressive from old Michael there, but we love seeing that. Never going to be mad about seeing too much aggression. Judges, you got a copy?
I heard all that, so I'm holding track. Hold the track. Let me know when you're ready.
You're ready, send it.
Can someone tell me who won between Kyle and Jake Sinclair?
Once Adam is out of the way, I am sending it.
So Adam going to do a tire change, I think. Got our next battle here. This is Konstantin.
No, I just.
Oh, this is the other half of our 5-minute call. Oh!
Whoa, off into the
off
ditch.
track. Oh man, that's rough. Oh, we got a double spin on course. How are they going to rule this? Are they going to make him go again? Jimmy, you got a copy?
Who are you looking for?
Can someone tell me who's driving these cars?
You just have to keep up with the sheet fielding. That was Constantine. Constantine gets the win, and that was someone else. I can't remember.
That's the point.
All right, who won between Kyle and Jake Sinclair?
Jake's car broke, so he didn't even drive.
Copy that. See, that's stuff I don't know. What about Alex and Sam Silva?
Hey, Constantine got the win. Judges ready for the next
I
battle?
announced that Konstantin gets the win.
Konstantin Jung.
Yeah.
All right, so the winner of that last battle, Konstantin Jung,
Judges, are you
gets
ready?
the win and moves through.
Yes, we are ready, Jimmy.
Fielding, just so you're aware, we're on the second sheet. We've already done Michael V versus Kevin Wynn. Kevin Wynn won. Now we're doing David Metzger and Sam Holcomb, and we're going up the sheet. Got it?
Copy that. I got everything filled in now, except 2 battles Justin Holeczek, but everything else I'm good on. All right, here comes our next battle, David Metzger.
Whoa, is that a Holden Monaro?
It is Sam Silva.
What do you call that over here? It's a Pontiac GTO, right?
Yeah, we call it a GTO. It's totally a Holden. That sounds better, at least.
It's a Monaro, mate. Monaro.
Yeah, and it's piloted by Sam Holcomb. Metzger's kind of off his marks here, but I guess he's following quite a sketchy lap.
Yeah,
so.
that's a difficult car to follow right there.
Yeah, Sam is having some trouble connecting the course in that car, but if he's having fun, that's really what matters. Definitely a handful. I know he's one of our newer drivers to Lone Star Drift, so We welcome all skill levels, of course, especially in Texas Street Legal.
Oh, I like. It's got the wheels on the. It's like what are they? Corvette wheels on the back. That's kind of cool. Yeah, back in Australia, we call that the Holden Monaro, the V8. The Monaro is it's a highway that runs between. I think it's between Canberra and somewhere else. It's a big, long, open highway. It's known for people tend to speed down there a fair bit, and has some of the most feared highway patrol patrol officers in the entire country. Oh, they'll catch up with you. They run
their cars faster.
They run supercharged V8s
Nice.
in their highway patrol cars.
Only in Australia do you get like some gnarly cop cars, right? Where our cars are complete turds, and if you can go 120, you're faster than the cops.
Yeah, well, I mean, generally, back in the day, they tend to run the same sort of thing as they do here, like the lower end stuff, and they're all weighed down with a bunch of stuff. But highway patrol. It's also, it was sort of known for a while as a bit of a smuggling route, the people who'd buy huge boxes of cough medicine and stuff like that.
Right.
So the cops would have to catch up with them, and they for a while they were the fastest things out there. It was a good, some good fun, and they'd run like big bright paint jobs too, like bright green.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You can't miss them.
So that's where that name Monaro. It's the name of a highway.
Very cool. So this is the other half of our battle. David Metzger versus Sam Holcomb. David's going to lead. Sam is going to chase him down. Nice snappy initiation from Metzger there. Sam is understeering and just kind of grip driving through the first corner. Metzger looks nice and dialed. This is kind of a practice lap for his next go around. And we got a spin. Feel free to jump in and talk over me at any time.
This is Sam Holcomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Sam might need a bit more practice in that the big car, the big V8. But it was a nice, clean run there for David Metzger. He's doing really well so far. The car looks sorted. His driving looks fairly sorted. The rear window, not so much, but that just takes a call to the local glass shop.
Yeah, a little extra character for that Z, right?
Yeah.
A little airflow.
And it's really hot today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so this is our next battle: Juan versus Kaylin Atchison, our first female in this competition. Kaylin has a big understeer.
Oh, bye-bye.
Hello. The understeer didn't matter. Juan went way off track. Can Kaylin clean it up and complete a point-scoring run? It is up to you, lady. Little dirt drive, that's all right. Stay on the gas.
So are the rules that if she spins now, then she's still going to lose?
So it would be a 0-0, and then it would go to the next lap.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. If she completes this, then she would have the advantage.
As long as she just completes it. Okay,
right.
that makes sense.
I don't know how the judges will call that on her lap. She had some mistakes.
Right.
But obviously not quite as bad as Juan.
As going off into a ditch, man.
Right. And now driving the opposite way.
Yeah, don't drive the wrong way, by the way.
Ever.
No, that's a fairly big no-no. Has it been raining a lot here recently? I was sort of expecting to see a big splash from people. Yeah?
Honestly, yeah. I mean, Houston gets a ton of rain always, and it is amazing. In fact, now that you said it, it's going to change. But we've never had a Lone Star Drift event here that
where it didn't rain.
Yeah,
Aaron was saying that it rained every time. Oh well, the Houston Police Department have done a good drainage work on their facility, I guess.
All right, so Kaylin, of course, has a matching paint job with I forget their drift name again. They change it every time. Kansai, I think it's called, Drift Club, and that's also part of JR and Nick Bierman. So they've got all three matching cars. JR is Kaylin's boyfriend, and I'm sure he's in her ear right now, calming her down and telling her what to do. Giving her a little coaching advice. So best of luck to both of you guys here, or ladies and gentlemen. We want to see a good lap from Kaylin, and Juan's going to now lead, so we'll see how Kaylin does in the chase position.
I once worked with a guy who was a team manager he worked with Formula One teams, and teams like that. He says you have to treat racing drivers as if they're 5-year-olds.
Right.
And encourage them like a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same.
That makes sense.
I thought it was quite funny. All right, here we go. Big entry in the lead from the 350.
Yeah,
Good
Juan's
so
looking
far.
good. Very good entry.
Great entry from Juan.
Kaylin's struggling a little bit with her angle, but she is starting to catch up.
Oh, gonna spin out and stop.
All right, so
Is that going to be a 0-0?
It might be. I'm wondering if this is going to go one more time because Juan had such a major mistake in his chase, and now Kaylin
he's doing a really good lead run.
Totally.
He's got a bit of they call that in Japan panic wiper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when you're grabbing the steering wheel and you accidentally hit the wipers. They call it panic wiper.
Zach, a minute or two.
Give me a judge ruling on that so I can explain to the crowd.
Kaylin had a unfollowable lead and then zeroed on her follow.
Copy that. All right, guys. So we got the info from the judges here. Juan is going to get the win against Kaylin, and I asked him why, just to make sure we got some clarification. Kaylin had major mistakes in her lead, and then had a 0 in her chase, whereas Juan had a 0 in his chase, but his lead was fantastic, so he will be advancing on.
Yeah, Juan's lead was really good. So he gets to move on. So this next car, hang on, what is this? This is a domestic?
Yeah, that's a Cadillac. Cadillac CTS.
Ah, cool.
And it's probably a CTS V.
Right.
That's the only one that's worth a damn. And he is battling Justin Holeczek. So Justin is in the black 350Z with the bright orange wheels. Sam is in the Cadillac. He's falling a bit behind now. Justin's got a nice lead in the lead lap going so far.
Oh, big drop there. Oh, it's going to screw his line up for this final corner.
I love watching this track in the drive because you know when someone dirt drops.
Right, yeah.
There is no faking it. Oh, right that. The smoke is a very distinct change in color from white to brown.
Oh, speaking of things they call things in Japan, it's called in Japanese. It's called jadi tabo. If you go off onto the dirt, which is basically a gravel turbo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How do you say it?
Jadi is gravel.
Jadi.
Jadi, and then instead of turbo, it's tabo.
Tabo.
Yeah.
Jadi tabo.
Jadi
I
tabo.
forget that immediately, but
of course, this is back in the days of like low powered when everyone used to run A86s and stuff like that.
Oh, so give you like a boost.
Well, yeah. Sometimes you'd have to sort of go off the track, a couple of wheels off just to make the next corner. So
Right.
yeah, it was cool.
Get a little less traction. Get the wheel speed up.
That's it. Yeah, the gravel turbo.
Nice. All right, so they're going to switch places now. Justin is going to chase Sam down in the Cadillac.
I like this Cadillac. I'm a big fan of like big four-door cars.
Really?
I quite like it. I was walking around before of where all those police cars are, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I like those.
Totally.
Man, they're cool.
This is like our JZX.
Right? Yeah, it is.
It's kind of V8 though.
Yeah.
So he gapped him on the entry there. Much better in the lead position in that caddy. Justin is going to have to really put the hammer down to catch him. This Cadillac could be a ringer in street legal because it has so much power stock.
Yeah.
Not nearly as much suspension technology versus like a Z or an S chassis, but it's kind of a nice trade-off when you have power.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, was that a quick miss shift, or looks like he kind of saved it?
Yeah, not too bad.
Whoa! Oh, yeah,
that's big wheel speed right there.
Oh, is he going to stay on
all
track?
the way to the edge of the track.
Watch out for the crowd.
Nice. Another great lead and chase
Yeah, that
from
was
these
a
guys.
fantastic battle.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not judging. Can everyone under the tent hear us okay? The audio level's good? All right, perfect.
Excellent. Good.
So they're going to do a quick cool down lap, and then we will wait to hear from the judges. Judges, sorry, I had my volume off. What was the ruling on that?
Justin Holeczek gets the win.
And Justin Holeczek gets the win, and we'll be moving on. This is our next battle between Kyle and Stone Dowell. Stone has a huge flub on entry in the chase position. Kyle looks to be doing pretty good. A quick little hiccup there. Kyle Billings in the
Fielding, did you announce no
350Z.
visible alcohol and stuff?
Second part of the track seems to be fairly even between the two of them. A bit of a straight in there too. Chase car. Chase car, has he broken something or he just... No, he's reinitiating. Oh,
That's
man.
Stone in the chase.
What's the Stone in
wait,
the
sorry.
chase?
I might have gotten that wrong.
No?
I don't know yet. I feel like this should be the car that's leading on the first battle.
Oh, it says lead, yeah.
Because it's the... Yeah.
Oh, so that was Kyle Billings in the chase, right?
Yeah.
So he's already returned to the start line.
Quick announcement. We are at a police facility, so we need to make sure that there is no visible alcohol or anything illegal, of course, but most importantly, alcohol. If you have alcohol and you're not a driver, pour it in a cup that doesn't look like alcohol, and then don't tell anybody. All right, that's the last I'm going to say about that. If you are caught with a beer bottle, you will be kicked out.
You can always grab a sock
Sending it as soon as
or a
it gets
glove.
there.
You know,
Sounds good.
stick it in a boot.
Yeah, there you go.
You've all got boots here. It's Texas, isn't it?
That's right. That's right.
Get your boot.
You come born with boots.
Whoa, big shift on the lead car.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa, is he going to hold that?
Oh, is he?
Is he
Oh,
gonna,
he's going right
off. He's off.
Woo.
He's off.
He went airborne on that one for sure.
Mark, you have a copy, Mark?
Oh, man. There was no way he was going to hold that.
No, you and I both knew 100 yards before that
Yeah,
happened.
it's like, oh, there he goes.
He was gone.
Gavin needs a juice box.
He's all the way into the start grid.
That's good. I gotta use the bathroom. Also, good one.
Glad he completed the lap. That was a good looking lap.
Jimmy Stone gets the win in
So-
the Silver Z and ready for the next battle.
All right, so the winner of that battle, Stone Dowell in the silver 350, I'll say Z. We say Z in Australia.
I say Zed. That's
Z.
Said everywhere
Yeah.
else.
240 Z. They say in Japan, they say Z-door, so it's a Z.
really.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's a Sylvia.
All right, we got Chris Randall leading in the Sylvia versus Constantine in the bumperless brown Z.
Although Constantine's been doing really well so far. Bit of a straight in there, getting a bit too aggressive in the chase, not pacing himself. He's obviously faster than the lead.
Right.
Oh,
Ooh,
and right off the
huge
edge of the
understeer.
track. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bummer from Chris. It looks like he's struggling this lap. I know Chris was having issues earlier. I saw his car in the pits with a huge leak.
Yeah.
And whatever leaked is now going to be covered in dirt.
Yeah, speaking of leaks, I took the my beer can replica out this morning.
Bottles, if you could, please. Thank you.
We tried to do some little modifications to it to make it a bit better, and something locked up, I guess, and now it's spitting coolant out the tailpipe, which is a bit of a shame.
Yeah, that's never
I
good.
wish I got to drive it more.
No joke.
Oh well. Next battle.
Oh, same battle, other side. Or yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Next fight in this battle.
Yeah.
Changing positions.
Oh, Chris is really struggling with that car. I think it's probably a power steering issue.
Right.
The coolant or the fluid I saw him mopping up was red. I have to guess that was maybe some power steering. Constantine looking good in the lead. Chris
Throwing a bit
is-
too hard. It's gonna be a straight in from the chase.
Yeah, Chris caught him, but didn't make it look too pretty.
Yeah, it's definitely not as nice looking and smooth as the lead car.
No, but I've seen him driving that car a lot more smoothly and more consistently. So I'm sure that he's got a major mechanical.
Right.
And we are ready for the next battle.
All right, so it's official. Constantine gets the win, and we'll be moving on.
Mark is driving back to you though. You're good. I'm out of the way.
All right, this next battle is two buddies. They're parked right next to each other. They're helping each other change tires. It's John Yemm versus Mike Jang. John Yemm is leading in the 350Z. That car has working air conditioning, and that is its best mod.
Especially here today.
Yeah, especially today, that's right. And of course, we know Mike Jang in the Polizzi. How do you say it? Is that right?
Polizei.
Polizzi. I'll get that right eventually. BMW E46.
Looking good so far from both of them.
Yeah, I like it. Oh, little hiccup there.
Yeah, mistakes from both of them though over the finish line.
Isn't that how it works? As soon as the announcers say they look good, then they make a mistake.
It's called the Murray Walker kiss of death.
Oh yeah.
The old Formula One announcer. Like anytime he'd say something good about a driver, they'd immediately crash or something like that. Yeah.
I'm gonna blame all my crashes on that.
There you go.
Sorry.
Next battle now, up through the gears. Another fairly late entry from both of them. Very late for the chase car. Having to correct his line there. But catching up through the chicane.
It looks like Mike's dialing out just a bit of angle in the lead there, really starting to run away.
Yeah.
We want to see, obviously, as much angle as possible while maintaining speed, of course. John's doing a good job of catching him, though.
He is. He's keeping a fairly consistent distance too, which is difficult to do.
Right. And I think John's running more angle in the chase, which is pretty great.
Yeah, he was. I noticed that too. Which is difficult to do.
It's very difficult to do, and it looks baller.
It does, it definitely does. Yeah, so the chase, I don't know, the chase car might have a chance there.
Repeat that, please.
It's going to be a one more time, Jimmy.
So, I like doing this. All right, who thinks Mike Jang won? Nobody. All right, who thinks John Yemm won? And who wants to see it one more time? All right, judges ruling.
It's a one more time.
Woo!
We're going to see that battle run again.
Which is really the best thing that two besties could
They're best friends?
Yeah, basically.
That's cool.
They're pit next to each other. They're always pitting next to each other, helping each other out. They've got a lot of similar, I guess, ideas about how drifting should be, you know.
Right.
We're going to go to the next battle.
We definitely want to see them driving closer together on the next battle they do, which will be coming up very shortly.
That's the best part about it one more time is both drivers are hyped to just go ham. And typically, you know, the battles get better. All right, so our next battle here is LZ versus Harvey Gore. Adam is going to chase Harvey down. Another pair of Z's. It's a 370 in the lead with Harvey versus the 350 of Adam. Adam's nice and aggressive. He had a small correction there, but you can see his transition timing is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, he's almost matching the lead car. Look at that, surging forward, catching up too.
Look at that timing.
Whoa, that was great right there.
I love it. He has gotten so good so fast.
Watch the transition here as well. Switching together.
Nice.
That was from that back section of the track. Chase car really good looking.
Yep. He's out for blood. You guys give it up.
Another nice battle between similar looking cars.
Yeah, can you guys even tell the difference in the 370 and the 350 from like 100 feet away? Can you see it at all? Yeah.
The profile's the same, isn't it? It's just the headlights and the headlights and taillights and stuff like that.
I think they tweaked the roof line a tiny bit, but like, you can't really tell, man. It's definitely headlights and taillights is
the easiest way to tell.
Yeah. And how much money you spent.
Oh, you know how back in the day there was the Nissan 240Z, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you call it like my dad called it the 24 ounce? Because it's 240Z, right? So yeah, in Australia it was called the 24 ounce.
I don't know. I wasn't around back then.
Yeah,
my dad didn't have one, so I don't know what it was called here.
Yeah.
If anyone can drop some knowledge if someone had called it a 24 ounce.
Yeah, we just called it the 24 ounce in Australia.
So, like, are these 35 ounces?
I guess so, yeah. Topping out the gear there.
Adam's car is fast on the straightaway.
It looks like it's geared just right. I don't know if he's changed the gearing or not, or if he's raised the red line or something, but it seems to be geared very well for this track.
I also love how
nice.
snappy.
That transition there.
God, it's so snappy. That's what gets your heart racing, right? That's what's exciting.
Yeah, definitely.
Anytime you look like you're about to crash or out of control, but you're not, money.
Nice. But the chase, look, all the way with him the entire way, though.
Stuck to him like glue. That was Beautiful.
Yeah, that was
Keep it up.
one of the better chase runs from one of the better lead runs I've seen so far here today.
Agreed. I hope that goes one more time.
Adam LZ gets the win. Adam LZ gets the win. Ready for that one more time?
Give me a little info on the ruling on that so I can explain.
Adam had a little better of a follow, and he was more consistent. Harvey made a couple little minimal corrections behind him.
Copy that. All right, guys. So, talk to the judges. Adam LZ gets the win. All right, here's our one more time battle with Mike Jang and John Yemm. John is going to lead. Mike is going to chase him down.
Oh, I was driven in that the lead car last night when I woke up at about 11:30 after jet lag. They took me out and I went and got Wendy's for dinner.
Nice. There you go. Well, hopefully it wasn't too bad.
No, it was great. It's
the Wendy's, not the car.
Oh, the Wendy's was great. It's cool to see the car I was taking out last night and out here today.
Oh no!
Too late on the
Huge
handbrake.
correction.
The car flicked the wrong way.
Oh man, he's got to be beating himself up about that.
Trying really hard to extend it, maybe not enough power. Would have made more sense to try and straighten up a little bit and then not so much reinitiate, but flick it back out instead of trying to hold it for that long.
Right. That's what happens typically, you see, when someone starts to drop their eyes or not look far enough ahead.
Right.
They make small corrections
and
they can't stretch it because they're slowing the car down so much.
But is there one more time? First battle.
All right. Mike is going to lead. John is going to chase him down. John's hoping that Mike makes a big mistake.
So watch the chase car. He definitely has the speed and right there, the capability to catch up. So he's throwing down more angle than the lead car and still keeping the same speed and distance.
Oh, look at that transition.
Oh, a bit of a mistake there. If he can just dial the angle back a little bit and get his speed up, he can stick right onto the back of the lead car. Another mistake there. Yeah, look, a long time on the handbrake.
Mike makes a similar mistake in the same spot. I wonder if this will go again. They both got to be kicking themselves for making such tiny mistakes in such a critical part of the track.
Something I'm sort of noticing here today that I guess I don't tend to notice back in Japan is a lot of these guys do really well in the lead and not proportionally as well in the chase. Like they're like an 8 in the lead, but then they're like a 5 in the chase.
Sure.
There's a bit of a not much of a balance there. Is that, do you think, because people don't get a chance to practice, tandem driving that much, or what do you think it is?
And I think too, like a lot of these drivers are newer, so nerves.
Right.
When you're leading, you don't have anything to think about.
That's
when you're
true.
chasing, it's on, right?
I got you.
All right, our next battle here is Kevin Wynn in the Black Z chasing down Brandon Bryant. Brandon has won an event before. He's in our tier 1, so we're in the top 16 now. Brandon always in a stylish 350Z, the lead one that's gray. But Kevin is not giving it up. Kevin is hungry and wants it.
Oh, throwing it too much there.
Yeah, maybe he wants it too much.
Another mistake in the chase. Yeah, and once he's just saying about nerves before, like once you make a mistake,
right,
that can sort of destroy the rest of your run if you let it.
Yeah, and if your adrenaline's really high and you're kind of shaking a bit, or your blood sugar's low and you're not driving how you've been practicing, then it's very different. The whole experience is different.
Yeah, it's very easy as a drift driver to just go out and practice what is fun and what is easy, and not force yourself into sort of difficult situations, which will make you win this sort of thing.
Correct. Yeah, you really want to, that's how you can tell the more experienced drivers, because they can calm their nerves no matter who they're up against or what the situation, what the weather, what is messed up on the car, how bad the alignment is. You just got to push through it and do your best. So this is the top 16 here. On that last battle, Mike Jang got the win. Mike Jang is going to be advancing on. So thumbs up to both of those guys. This is going to be the other half of our battle with Kevin and Brandon Bryant. Kevin is now going to lead in the Black Z, and Brandon's going to chase him down.
wait. Adam says he's good.
All right, nice aggressive entry there from Brandon. They're both on the exact line that we want to see. Good angle. Good transition there, not too big.
This is pretty good so far.
Brandon's backing off just a bit. I wonder if he'll put on the, if he'll reel him in for this last section.
Yeah, right here.
Right
Yeah, you can see that. He was hanging back.
Yep.
Oh, this is really good in the chase.
Great chase. Come
Here
on,
comes
Brandon.
the critical part of the track.
Stick it to him.
Right there, both of them linking that section.
Beautiful.
Very nice run.
Love it. You guys give it up for that lap. That was awesome.
That was a really good run from both of them.
All right, who thinks Brandon got it? Who thinks Kevin got it?
Yeah.
I actually don't know. I think that was a great battle. I'd like to see it again. We're waiting on the judges. They are deliberating.
One more time, Jimmy. One more time with us, dude.
You wanna announce it?
Do I want to announce it? Okay. One more time.
Woo!
We're going to see those two battle again.
My wish came true. Now I wish for a fixed transmission in my car.
I wish for a fixed head gasket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With our cars combined, we would have one.
We would. You want to? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then, what are you running? What engine are you running?
It's a 2J.
Oh, okay.
So
Maybe an
it won't
RB20
even
box
bolt
won't
up.
bolt up. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I
trust
don't
me,
know.
if it would, we'd be wrenching right now.
I don't know.
Talking.
I'm sure there's someone out in the crowd who's like a certified A level welder or
Right.
something. You can sort of swing something in the next half
Yeah,
hour or
I
so.
just need direct drive. Just weld my crankshaft to my drive shaft. I don't need a clutch.
Yeah. Well, it's just like an oval track car. You just push
Right.
start every time
Right.
and just don't stop. Yeah.
Yeah. Just clear the way, y'all. I'm coming through. All right, so they're going to line up right away. We're going to see a one more time battle from Brandon and Kevin. So Brandon is going to go lead again. He is the higher qualified driver. He is in Tier 1. He's in 8th place with points right now. And Kevin is going to do his best to knock him off of that.
He needs to change another one more time.
Basically, try to add more angle on the follow. He drove too shallow on the follow and then on his lead. Try to use less e-brake and foot brake because he's slowing down really hard in front of people, and it's making the follow driver have to surge.
So another thing that's really cool about Texas Street Legal is we give live coaching from the judges. So right now, Brandon just asked what can he do to improve so he doesn't get stuck with another one more time. And Harrison relayed the kind of info he would need, which is a little bit more angle in the chase and a little bit smoother lead lap, not so many corrections with the foot brake and the handbrake. So we'll see if he can put that together here. He had a nice entry there, nice and snappy. It looks like he's going a bit faster there, so that would be a testament to using less brakes. Pretty good line, small correction there, and Kevin is getting much closer now.
Yeah, he's right up there, taking the inside line on the course to try and catch up. Here comes the transition back. Lead car sort of doing a better job of it.
Not too bad though.
Yeah, another good run from both of them.
Yeah, Brandon had a really outside line on that power alley, which is actually what we want to see, because in order to stretch that, especially in like a Z or a lower powered car, you really have to be right on line so that you can kind of make that a nice smooth fluid motion all the way through there. The higher powered cars have the advantage of being able to kind of make bigger corrections in a clutch kick, but with these street legal cars, it's in some cases harder to drive one because you are required to be online and be as smooth as possible, otherwise the car just straightens. Quick refresher for everyone who's not familiar, Texas Street Legal. Minimal mods are unlocked to you. Basically the engine has to be stock injectors, you can have some bolt-ons. Suspension is pretty much unlocked within reason. The car needs to have full interior. Certain cars are eligible to have no roll cage for tandem, so 350Z 03 and up is eligible. Any BMW 03 and up is eligible. Any Ford Mustang 05 and up is eligible. Any Corvette 05 and up is eligible. Starting with C6, I believe, maybe C5. So pretty cool ability to just take a car out here with minimal money, minimal time into it, and throw down like these guys are right here. You can see how much better the drifting is when two cars are so well matched, like these two 350Zs here. I think they're probably both running Kenda tires, which helps a lot too. This is a great battle. Brandon is definitely pouring on the angle and chase, which is what was asked of him. He's much more aggressive even, which is also exciting to see. Let's see if they can complete this final corner. Ooh, nicely done.
That's a really sharp right-hand corner there, isn't it?
It really is. And then the left after that, you know, is unforgiving because you have a fair amount of room to dirt drop on the inside. It's discouraged, but it's available. But on the outside, it's a bit off camber. And you saw when Kevin dipped off there how much the suspension moved. I mean, it's multiple inches to soak that up.
I said left. I said right, didn't I? I meant left.
I knew what you meant, yeah. Yeah, right up here, coming around this final bend.
Yeah.
So the win is going to go to Brandon Bryant. You guys give it up. Brandon Bryant with that very aggressive, exciting chase run, which got him the win. So going back real quick on the Texas Street Legal, the winner in past events, which is what I was telling you, Alexi, earlier, got an all-expense-paid trip to Ebisu, including the use of a car, Aaron's car, flight, hotel, food, everything. So these guys in often cases are out for blood because that prize package is better than the Pro-Am prize package. And if you ask me, I'd much rather win that.
Yeah, Ebisu is definitely a destination for anyone who loves drifting.
Yep. That's actually one of my favorite parts about it is when you get there, all the egos are gone because everyone who's there is there for one reason.
Yep. That
they absolutely love drifting because it's not easy to get there. It's not cheap.
No.
Right?
That's right.
And you have to really want it.
That's it.
So this is a hell of a battle. We've got David Metzger chasing down Ryan Meyer. Ryan is one of our fan favorites for that ratty old Mustang that he loves to throw into the doors of much more expensive cars, which we of course love seeing. David has long been competing with us, not in street legal as long as Pro-Am, but always brings out a red car to throw down. I think Ryan's going to give him a run for his money because he knows Metzger's not prone to making many mistakes in the lead, which actually is good as a chase driver. It gives you some kind of ability to relax and really push because you don't think they're going to do something funky and screw you up, causing a collision.
Oh, so I didn't know about the stock injector thing, like stock engines. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Aaron kind of geniusly came up with the concept of stock injectors. Anything else around that you can upgrade, but it doesn't really matter.
That's true.
Right?
Whoa, look at the entry.
Oh, look at that. Ryan is on his shit. Oh boy, look at that.
That's how excited we are right now.
I told you wouldn't give him an inch.
Whoa, okay, this is good.
Yeah. Hopefully Ryan doesn't get distracted by Brian doing those donuts over there.
Oh, he's gonna cut that
Philly dirt drop.
Yeah, that's
Does
okay.
he bump him? Woo, you guys give it up for Ryan in that chase.
That's the kind of sound of a drift car I came to America to see.
That's right.
That's some good stuff right there.
We'll get you a Texas accent quick enough.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's right. It's a start. We've been working on Josh Robinson, but his is still
mate. He's Josh is way too. Even for me, he's way too Australian. So,
yeah. I need to know why on that one.
Basically, Ryan went 3 wheels off on the last corner on his lead and his follow, and that was the deciding factor. But Ryan's follow was amazing.
Copy that. All right, our next battle here is Juan in the Silver Z chasing down Damon Laser. Damon is in the 350Z with the big KW banner on it. You might have seen his funny flags with his giant head on him, which is hilarious. If you are buying or selling a house, definitely use his services because we want to keep that money in the family. Damon has got a pretty good lap going right now. He's nice and wide. Juan has already gone through several.
A big angle there.
Yeah, it was. Juan is really pretty dialed right now because he's already beat 3 competitors. He's been working his way up the tiered list. Also, really awesome for Damon. He is giving away a pair of Kenda tires to the winner of the event. So not only, you know, do we have the prizes that are provided by Aaron Losey and Lone Star Drift, but now we have competitors coming in, putting in their own money, spending, you know, their money that they could spend on tires for themselves, and they're giving them to the top driver, which is probably going to be someone who beats him, you know? So that's already insult to injury. So definitely you guys give him a high five, support him, share his stuff online, and, you know, give back to the guys that are giving back to the community that we love so much.
Probably get them to be on the
Yeah, I'm
other
going
side
to.
of us.
How long are y'all gonna stay there? Aaron's gonna yell at you. Yeah. No one is allowed on the left side of this car. You're okay because I know you're filming.
Okay.
But then go over there if you can. Yeah. If you get against the wall, you might be okay. But just know you're gonna get yelled at. Okay.
All right, they are going to switch places. Damon is going to chase down Juan.
That's very close on the entry.
Nice. He wants to keep those tires for himself, and I don't blame him.
Transition, switch back. Lead cut, very snappy. Yeah, look at that. Transition to the lead cut, very snappy. Great to look at.
He's doing what you said to do, where you dial back a little bit of the angle and chase and get that speed.
Yeah.
Kind of soak up that proximity. He made a big mistake there, though. Playing a bit of catch up. Juan is dialed, nice and consistent. That's going to be tough to beat. All right, guys, really quick, going back to the David Metzger versus Ryan Meyer battle. Unfortunately for Ryan, he is not moving on. He had a stellar chase,
Juan
but
gets the win.
he dropped 3
ready for
tires
the next battle.
on both his lead and his chase, and unfortunately, you know, that's not going to be rewarded by the judges. David Metzger is going to advance on. He was cleaner, not quite as aggressive, but he was much cleaner and kept it on track. All right, our next battle here, Austin Wyatt versus Justin Holeczek. Austin is going to lead in that C6 Corvette. Justin's going to chase him down in that 350Z.
Whoa.
Huge mistake.
Went around the left side of the chicane cones there. See, all 4 wheels locked up. He slid off the edge of the track, but the lead car no longer drifting either.
Just to confirm, Juan advances, correct?
That was just fucking whack in all ways.
Damon does not win, right? Juan V advances from the last battle?
Correct. Yes, sir.
Thank you. All right, guys. So unfortunately for Damon, he is not
What just
moving on.
happened?
Juan is going to take the win on that
dude,
battle.
Jimmy, I don't know, dude. It was like, it's some weird shit, man.
The judges are deliberating what the
Is
just
it Justin
happened.
or the vet?
Yeah, they're using some very
It
colourful
was the
language to
vet. I
describe
think
that
Justin
battle.
might have messed up a tiny bit before the vet really screwed up, but it was the vet. We're putting fault at the vet.
All right, so they're going to switch places now. Justin is going to lead. Austin is very pissed off, going to chase for making that huge mistake. That should make for a great aggressive lap. So far, so good.
And he was nose to tail through that the chicane transition there.
Like this. Chase driver dialing in more angle. I love it. Look at that timing on that transition.
Well, this is
That
the
was-
closest chase run we've seen so far.
Yeah, I told you
Really-
he's fist.
Yeah, he's out there to make up for it. Oh, a little bit of a wobble, both of them though.
Yep, that's okay. Oh man, he's trying to make sure to put all the pressure on.
He's trying to drive the knife all the way up to the hilt right there.
Yeah, that was
Justin
solid.
It was a good
gets the
run.
win. Justin gets the win.
Unfortunately, it wasn't quite enough for that huge mistake Austin made on the lead, and Justin will advance on.
Yeah, it's a 2-run battle. It's not just one.
All right, next battle here. Patrick Carson versus Stone Dowell. Patrick Carson, the face of Lone Star Texas Street Legal, is going to lead in his, what color would you call that? Baby blue?
Powder blue.
Yeah, there you go. powder blue S13 and the very abused Silver Z of Stone. Oh, with a big spin. Patrick's gonna like that.
Mediterranean Pearl. I don't know, like make it sound like a house paint, you know?
Right. Yeah, he's got the Japanese style. You know, he's got the Works 9 kit and the little hatch.
He's got that fiberglass hatch delete. Yeah.
Right. I forget what it's called or who makes it, but I know who makes his. It's not the real one.
Right.
Tell you that.
Yeah, I know. I've heard about that. Yeah.
It's not like on nitrous.
We got word that someone might be cheating with their nitrous bottle. So if you're in street legal, turn that nitrous off. Alright, so they're going to switch places. Patrick's going to chase him down.
We're very late on the shift.
Yeah. Oh,
running all the way off again.
Patrick almost follows him off, too.
Off the left side.
Yep. Making sure he went all the way off before correcting.
Yeah, you don't want to have that the sympathy off. It's not a good look.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say that I think Patrick's got this one.
It's probably fairly safe to say. But he's completing his run. Every run is a good run. More seat time, more practice. Get yourself a bit more dialed. Car might be dialed, but the loose nut between the steering wheel and the seat always needs a bit of adjustment.
Yeah, it's really good actually. I never heard that. Makes sense.
When you argue.
You never heard that before?
Mm-mm.
No, I thought that was an American thing.
It might be.
The problem is the loose nut between the steering wheel and the seat.
Right. It sounds like some.
Yeah, like some sort of good old boy thing.
Yeah, we would say.
Alright, do we go next battle? Oh, who's this in the...
Oh, that's your boy.
Is that Josh?
Yeah.
Hey, Josh. Yeah, how you doing, mate?
Versus Constantine.
So we've got Josh Robinson, my fellow Australian, versus Constantine in the 350. Constantine, big strain from Constantine. He was doing really good up until that point. Oh, and he's straightened up.
Oh!
And Josh spinning two.
Wow.
Unforced spin for Josh Robinson in the lead.
How does that happen? Josh, what you doing?
Mate.
I thought you were good.
What you doing, mate?
Just kidding. You beat
pull
me last
your
round.
head in, mate.
You beat me last round. I get to talk shit.
Getting a bit keen on the transitions. Gonna talk more Australian now. How about that? Is that all right?
Yeah.
How you doing, mate? Yeah, all right.
Josh Robinson wants y'all to know that there's a lot of dirt on the track. If it's possible to sweep off for each one of these.
Josh Robinson wants us to know there's dirt on the track and we could sweep it off.
He's
righto. Just why don't you just handle it then?
Right. Josh is blaming the dirt on
It's
the track
drifting.
for his
Come on.
inability to drive in the lead.
Oh, there's dirt. There's dust on.
Yeah.
There's a bit of dust on the. Here we go. Next run now.
All right, Josh, don't blow it.
Here we go. Nice entry. Josh taking the safe approach. That's okay.
Yeah. Constantine has a bit of a correction there on his line.
Yeah, like it was a bit too fast. See Josh catching straight up there.
Yep. All right, Josh, put the pressure on. Let's
So
see it.
here we go. Josh is doing it. He can do it. He can do it through this back part of the track. Look, he's slowly catching up to Constantine. Here we go. Final part of the track.
Good control of his angle there.
Both of them. Josh with better angle, following him into the final corner over the finish line. And there we go. So Josh took a fairly good strategic approach to that. Held back a little bit on the first corner. Took a very late entry. Kept his control and slowly reeled Constantine in.
Judges, do I have a winner?
Constantine gets the win. Ready for the next battle.
Hang on, I need to know why on that one, but explain it in a minute. All right, guys, our next battle here, Mike Jang versus Jake Weiss. Jake Weiss won here last time. And so Mike's going to have to really put it to him.
I like that color on Jake's car.
Agreed, that looks good. I like that he doesn't have black wheels anymore, too. It looks so much better with silver.
Oh, right, I see. Big angle, too. Oh, and Mike trying to match the angle and losing all his speed through that back sweeper.
Yeah, Jake Wise is one of the few street legal cars with Weiss Fab, if I'm not mistaken.
Ah,
I wonder
see.
if he used his last name to try and get a discount there.
All right. Yeah, I see what you did there.
Sure. I think it's a wrap, but yeah.
Yeah, Mike's car sliding through the corners very smoothly. The car seems quite well set up.
Robinson wants to know if they're going to be at one more time because of dirt on the track, or maybe he wants to talk to y'all. I don't know.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
You can send him over if you want. Basically, his follow, he failed to enter on the follow. They both zeroed out on the first run, and he failed to enter until way late into the first corner, and it zeroed him out on his follow.
Yeah, I saw that too. I'd say the same thing. You want to call it that?
If he does want to protest or something, he can. I don't think we're going to reverse anything, though, because
It's the same track.
Alright, guys, so we are getting...
Okay, sounds good.
We had a bit of a deliberation there, but Josh Robinson unfortunately failed to initiate on his chase, and therefore the win was awarded to Constantine.
It was a very late initiation, even I can see that from here.
Very, very late, almost non-existent, one might say.
Ooh, okay.
But, you know, unfortunately for him, with the 0-0 on the lead, right? So it went to the one battle of his chase.
Yep.
So he couldn't put it together there. So yeah, Constantine gets the win. This is the other half of our battle with Jake and Mike Jang. Jake Wise is going to chase him down. Nice and aggressive.
Looking smooth so far, diving in there. Hopefully he doesn't lose his speed. No, he manages to keep it.
Yeah, I like this lap.
Catching up again.
Jake is a very exciting driver to watch. I'm gonna say he's one of the best newcomers to Texas Street Legal.
Okay, I can see why. Final part of the track. Both of them linking it in. Lead car straightening up a bit. Chase car keeping his angle.
Jake, that was great.
Yeah, he didn't back off.
Oh, hello, whoever's walking here. Watch what you're doing.
Jake gets the win. Jake gets the win. Ready for the LZ and Chandler battle.
We had an almost immediate answer there from the judges. Jake getting the win. Jake in the pearlescent Z gets the win there.
All right, I am super looking forward to this next battle. It is Adam LZ versus Chandler O'Neill. Chandler O'Neill is in a V8 Corvette.
Is that a Corvette?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
And it makes pretty good grip. I've seen it. I've driven with it.
Whoa, look at the gap.
Yeah. It's got no problem drifting with these guys.
Is this a 1320 video or something?
Right? Well, Adam's not going to get it up.
Yeah, Adam's right there with him.
Yeah.
Whoa, he's catching up.
I think Adam's car might have a little more technology in the suspension when it comes to drifting, but Chandler is a good driver, very good driver.
Whoa,
yeah,
the swing there from Adam in the chase.
That's what it's going to take to win there, buddy. Keep doing that.
He's already won this if he can just keep this nice and smooth. There we go.
Beautiful. Both keep it clean on track. Nicely done.
Nice.
Good job.
Nice. Great run from both of them.
Hell yeah, guys. All right, I want to see just as aggressive from Chandler on his chase.
Ooh, can he do it? Yeah, I want to see how they change their strategy when they change positions.
Okay. What time? 6. Okay. I mean, we're going to be done with this in the next 30 minutes or less. So. You're good. Thanks for letting us sit in this.
Oh, thank you so
This
much.
is way better than what we were going to do.
Yeah.
I'm still filming more.
I know, right? All right, here they go. Second half of this battle. Nice, snappy entry from Adam. Chandler right there next to him.
Falling back a little bit.
Yeah, Chandler's really going to have to step up the aggression if he wants it. Oh, there you go.
Adam's transition's not changing his strategy all that much.
No, I love how snappy Adam's doing. I bet he's clutch kicking on transition, which is great.
Here we go, final corner. Chase car, obviously plenty of power, no trouble there. Staying right with Adam LZ over the finish line.
You guys give it up for that battle.
Some great strong points from both of these drivers.
Stellar runs from both of them. I love seeing that.
Yeah, the lead car, the chase car of the lead car, the Adams transitions also in his lead and chase. Some of the biggest and snappiest we've seen so far here today.
He is not sacrificing angle for speed at all, which is awesome. Previously, this is another rule I forgot about Texas Street Legal. We used to have a Kinda tire rule. So everyone was required to run a Kinda tire. It didn't have to be a specific model Kinda,
Right.
but the KR20 was the one that is
Yep.
the best. So,
Yep.
and that really evened the playing field.
Yep.
And we did that for about 3 years, and it was great. You are able to petition a tire, like if you're sponsored by a company, or you have inability to get them in your home state or whatever. Real quick, we're going back over to our grade 8. This is Patrick versus Justin Holeczek. I'll stop story time for a moment to announce this. So this is entering the first battle in the grade 8. Justin is definitely
and colliding.
him.
Woo! Throwing it a bit too hard in the lead there. That was a collision with the wheel.
Sure was.
That's going to be a bit tweaked. I gotta say, maybe not. I don't know. It looks all right.
Let me tell you something about Patrick. He can drive the worst car you've ever seen and make it look
and flicking
magical.
in there. It's like, I'm still pretty, just flicking it in there.
He blows my mind. If you watch his in car, you're like, what is even going on? And then outside the car, you're like, damn, he's killing it.
Yeah, right.
It's wild. Definitely. I think Patrick slowed up a lot there.
Yeah, there was a bit of a slow up there.
And so Justin, obviously, being as aggressive as you got to be in the grade 8, was right there and didn't quite have the ability to slow down. I don't know what the judges are going to call on this.
Justin may have broke, though. We got to look at the car.
So they're going to...
He can have 10 minutes to fix his car, plus his 5.
So they are faulting Patrick for that. It was a over-rotation, a rapid deceleration, and a constant speed zone. They're going to give Justin 10 minutes plus 5 minutes if he needs it to fix his car. You guys give it up for Chandler. If you see him in the pits, give him a high five for a hell of a battle with Adam. Unfortunately for him, though, Adam is going to advance on. LZ just squeaked it by about 10-15% better on his chase and lead, so he is advancing on.
Working on it. He's done. He's out. So Patrick gets the win by installment.
Fuck.
Damn. Okay. Fuck.
All right, guys. Unfortunately, Justin, his car is TKO, unrepairable. Looks like the front left corner really got hurt. Unclear exactly what, but lower control arm, knuckles, something like that. Maybe both. Coilover as well. So he is forfeiting his second run, which is going to give Patrick the win to advance on. But it's a real huge bummer for that. And certainly not the way that anyone wants to see someone lose. On a lighter note, though, Adam LZ moving on up, just knocked out our #1 points leader, Chandler O'Neill, and now is in the #1 seed, who will be battling the #8 seed in the grade 8. So, pretty interesting turn of events here. And we're on to our next battle. This is going to be Constantine versus Juan. Constantine is leading. Juan chasing him down.
Constantine seems pretty consistent so far here today.
Yeah, actually, both of these drivers have been doing great.
Yeah. Nice smooth transitions. Can a chase car make up this gap on this final? Yeah, look at that. He dives in right there.
Fantastic. Killer battle. Look at that. These 350Z, this should be like 350Z street legal. It should be just all Z's, all on the same tire.
It's not a bad idea, I've got to say.
Like a spec class, because look how good the tandem is, right?
Yeah. All of our ZZ battles so far have been really good, right?
Exactly.
We're roughly 30 minutes away, tops.
And it doesn't seem like you can put enough money or tuning into these things to make them significantly better. Of course, little changes you do will make your car better, always. Alignment changes, tire pressure changes, and that sort of thing. But not one Z is hugely standing out from any others, which I like.
Sounds good.
Sorry, I missed all that. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, these two.
It's our second battle now. Juan versus Constantine. Some Juan in the lead. Great entry so far, going out fairly wide. All of that tucking in through the chicane. Constantine in the chase, keeping a good consistent distance. Watch the flick back here. Similar timing from both of them. Constantine getting a little bit shallow as Juan goes off onto the outside of the track.
Nice.
Very close up there in the top part of the track. Constantine in the chase. Here comes the switch back.
Can you hang on to it?
Constantine going a bit shallow there.
How many tires off did you go?
I don't know.
We saw Ryan lose like that. Oh. All right, everybody who saw that, please don't do that. We want to keep Jimmy alive more than anyone, because if not, our grid will go.
Jimmy's our starter.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Shout out to Jimmy. If you need a change of underwear, let us know.
Maybe he's got to learn how to do some sort of Jackie Chan stuff,
Right.
like jumping over cars.
Right. Yeah, Jimmy's the nicest guy ever, but I feel like if you hit him with your car, you're probably not gonna you're not gonna have a good day.
Right. Well, he's not gonna have a good day.
Yeah.
Well, you too.
Yeah.
After you get out.
If you hit him, yeah. If you get out, you're done for.
Constantine gets the win. Jimmy Constantine gets the win.
All right, and the win
Fielding
goes
is
to
basically because of Juan's
Constantine. Constantine gets the win and will be advancing on. Our next battle here, Jake Weiss versus David Metzger. This should be a really good one. David knows he's going to have to put it on doors, and Jake is very familiar with that as well. And of course, two Z's against each other.
Diving in right there, Metzger.
Metzger's gone out and driven with us a bunch at Evasu as well.
Yeah, I remember seeing him over there.
All right, Jake's doing a good job of not using too much angle. He's trying to maintain that momentum. And Metzger fell back just a bit there.
Yeah, Jake getting really, really early on the accelerator. He has a good sense of timing on when to get on. Like, he's not waiting for the exit of the corner and a time when it's clear to really step on the accelerator. You can hear it. He gets on really early, which might be a reason why he's doing so well.
Definitely. And I feel like he's done some suspension changes because his car definitely is faster now than it was before. Let's see how he does in the chase.
Right, second run.
Metzger with a pretty standard e-brake entry there. Jake is right on him. You see how he backs off just a bit for that quick manji. That is proper technique there.
You give the lead car some space.
Yep. This is looking real good so far. Excellent timing. Jake's one of those drivers that came out of nowhere and just drove a shitload of video games and then got really good really quick.
He's there right there, daughter. That's the closest over the finish line we've seen so far.
Woo.
Nice chase from Jake.
And if you put it to David Metzger, I mean, he's no slouch, you know.
Yeah.
He won our championship 2 years ago in Pro-Am. He won several rounds in Street Legal last year. He's certainly a big-time contender. I don't know what it keeps doing. I'm good. Do you want a water?
I'm good. Thank you.
All right, judges are talking it over. You guys give it up for both of those drivers.
Yeah,
Maybe
great run. Both of them very consistent, and they're being aggressive. It's a good battle.
Absolutely.
One more time on that one.
There you go.
If we chant one more time loud enough, maybe the judges will give it to us. You guys ready? One more time. One more time. One more time. Come on, they gotta hear you. One more time. One more time.
Well, they're turning around.
Oh, that's it. They said it. We're getting it one more time. All right. David versus Jake.
Is ready when you are. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm going to send them straight away, it seems.
I think the chant worked, you guys. Let's try that again next time. I've always wondered, what if you judged drifting like monster trucks where the crowd just makes a bunch of noise?
I don't know if that's ever been tried. It'd be interesting to see what happens.
I'd love to see that. Look at that aggressive entry from
Whoa,
David.
that entry from both of them. Very fast. He's a fast transition as well.
Yeah, Jake's car is certainly
Gives a
gripped
flick
up.
back.
It's doing good. David's not giving it up though.
Yeah, David, right there with him the entire time.
When you see smoke coming up the Z, you know
yeah,
they're on the
okay,
throttle.
not bad. When you see smoke, you know they're driving hard.
Well, yeah, coming up the Z because they don't
Right.
make enough power to do
Right,
that.
right. You're very close for that entire run.
Yeah, I loved it.
Probably going to see the same thing again.
I'm wondering if Jake is going to get too aggressive and hang himself.
Right.
This isn't a Assetto Corsa where you can just hit reset, you know?
Yeah, you hit like, what is it, like F5 or something,
Right.
like go back to pit.
Right.
Yeah.
He could bend that Weissfab for real. I'm going to guess they need a cool down lap.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yep, okay.
We're gonna
We gotta
give
give him a cool down.
Yeah.
Because it's hot.
While we clean up track, David Metzger's cooling down while we clean up track. Clean up on aisle 7.
Sounds good.
So back to our story time. We got a small break here. So just this year, Aaron, I say we, it had nothing to do with me, but Aaron eliminated the Kenda tire rule for street legal. So now it's kind of a gentleman's agreement that you're always gonna run a comparable tire to the KR20. It would not really help anyone to come out here with super sticky tires because they don't make enough power with these stock drivetrains. He also implemented a rule now that Texas Street Legal is getting more and more, aggressive and exciting and more competitors. You can no longer have, or you cannot have a factory supercharged V8 car. So forced induction V8 cars are not allowed because someone could buy some ridiculous Z06 Corvette and put, Achilles tires on it and just obliterate everybody. All right, so they are gonna finish this battle here. What's Jake gonna do?
So this time David Metzger in the lead. Look how close they are. You can throw a blanket over him through the transition.
Oh my God, Jake is
once
on
again!
it.
Woo! I've never seen someone drive a car with a paint job like that this aggressively.
Right. Yeah,
Knocking over some cones.
Oh,
They're
man.
using every inch of the track, both of them.
He is really giving it to him here. Look at that, nose to tail. I don't see any dirt drops or anything.
Were those tire marks on the door there before?
I don't know.
Great run.
Fantastic, you guys. I could watch that all day.
Yeah. So we'll see how the judges are going to call that one. Yeah, once again, this is one of those times where you're glad you're not a judge.
Judges, do I have a winner, judges?
Yeah, exactly. I don't like judging anyway, especially after Harrison's told me that he will get messages in his inbox for weeks
Oh, yeah.
from competitors like, what happened here? Why didn't I win this? Look at this video.
Yeah.
Look at this. And he's just like, if you have a question, you can come ask me at the event.
After
One
the
more
event,
time.
like
Right.
when it's fresh and
Right.
everyone knows everything. And
Yeah, when like it's face to face, you can't be.
I'm
You
gonna go to the
you
next
can be a
battle
real
and
jerk
have them line
online.
up, all right?
and you get these answers like, well, yeah, well, but.
Yeah,
like,
but look at this video from my friend in a cell phone from 300 yards away.
Yeah, from a completely different angle. That,
Right.
It gets blocked out halfway. Although you haven't, I don't think you've been a drift judge until you've been yelled at by the girlfriend of one of the
Right.
competitors, right? That's happened to you? Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, there you
yelled
go.
at by a lot of people. Oh, a huge flick from Adam. Adam took out the #1 seed of Chandler. Now he's out for blood. He is being chased down by Brandon Bryant.
Brandon right there with him.
Brandon knows he's going to have to bring it. Ooh, he's shallowed up a bit.
Yeah.
Adam's on fire. Good
Still
angle.
there, though.
Good line. Nice smoke. Oh, quick little hiccup there. He saved it, though.
So great lead run from Adam, but
Brandon.
chase car Brandon's still doing a really good effort chasing him.
Brandon gets extra special scene points for having a stylish looking car.
It does look nice.
Sorry, Adam. Yours is okay, but we know that you made yours drive better than look, and that's okay too. I will say Adam, I think, has had the most angle of any street legal car today in comp.
I would agree with that.
Yes. How many more battles?
Fun fact I just thought of.
This battle
Adam's
is
first competition, I believe, ever was here.
At this track?
At this track with Texas Lone Star Drift. And he ran Losey's 370Z
Right.
that he built for him.
Ah.
And he did pretty good, too.
Yeah.
If I remember right.
6 battles left to finish out.
Hey, guys, who won between Jake and David?
It's a one more time fielding. Basically, Jake needs to clean up his lead run so Metzger can have a better follow. But Jake is being stupid aggressive. So it's pretty exciting. We thought about it for a while and then decided on one more time.
Yeah, copy that. I'm all about the one more times with those two. They look great. We are officially giving Patrick Carsons the win against Justin, correct?
Yes, we are. Good to go. Justin bowed out.
Copy that. All right, here's the other half of our battle. Adam LZ versus Brandon Bryant.
See the entry here.
Perfectly timed chase initiation with him. That was great.
Yeah, if you're going to be conservative in the lead, you're just going to, like there, you're going to have Adam on your bumper the whole time. Surging forward again, catching back up. Oh, too
it's a
much
spin.
angle spin.
Nice save, Adam. Did not hit him, or if he did, it was minor. We'll see here in just a minute. Damn, I bet Brian's pissed. Or Brandon, sorry. Brandon's got to be pissed. Brandon Bryant. I always mix up his...
Brandon Bryant.
Bryant, yeah, and I always mix up his first and last name, or I'll call
Oh, there you
him...
go. Look, he's doing the angry, the angry burnout.
Yep, the raffle burnout. He's mad. I've been there. I feel you, bro.
Yeah, I've done it.
I totally feel you. So speaking on getting yelled at by the girlfriend,
Oh, yeah.
Aaron had to implement a new rule where
Right.
if you're going to protest,
Yeah.
it only can be you.
Ah,
No crew,
you can't
no
send
girlfriends,
anybody.
no
Yeah.
friends, no brothers,
Yep. No fathers.
parents, yeah,
Mothers.
no one. All right, if you haven't figured it out yet, we got another one more time with David and Jake.
Look how fast they're going.
I'm totally okay with that.
Right into that corner there. Switch back. This is closer than the last battle we just saw.
David's cleaning up his chase, which is what he wanted, or the judges wanted to see.
Yeah, it's looking good so far.
Actually, that's what they said. They said both of them need to clean up their chase. Their
Right.
leads are both
A
fantastic.
bit messy
Look at
there.
that. But the chase has been a little sloppy. Too close to call, basically. So they're not letting them just get it for free.
Right.
So it's official. Adam LZ advances on, beating Brandon Bryant, and moving on to the, I guess, Final Four. Yeah, that's where we are. This is the Grade 8, last battle of the Grade 8. And then we're into the Final Four, not too many left. And unlike Formula D, we have a third place battle,
I see.
which is, of course, how every drifting competition
You should
be.
always have a third place battle.
Yeah.
That's how it should be done.
Oftentimes, it's more exciting than the
That's
first.
it, because there's nothing to lose.
Right, there's nothing to lose. You already lost.
That's
and-
how it's like. You feel the happiest in first place or third place, isn't
Right,
it? Like that's
right.
like an actual thing, isn't it?
I think you're right.
like psychologically.
Especially in drifting when it's a knockout style.
Yeah, that's it. Next battle. It's the second run between these two in this one more time.
Oh, Jake is not looking good on this lap. We'll see if he cleans it up for the rest of this, but that entry was pretty weak.
No, look, the transitions, they're kind of doughy.
Yeah. Metzger's
Oh, that was
still
okay.
sharp. Metzger's looking good in the lead. I think maybe the judges got in Jake's head, telling him to clean it up, and now he's not quite as on point. We don't have a rule for how many one more times. We'll do this all day, y'all.
Okay. I think the most I've ever seen was like 8.
Really? 8 one more
It
time?
was like it was like 7 one more times, and then it was decided on the final, like the 8th
Oh,
one.
wow.
Yeah.
Was that in Japan?
That was actually in D1 Grand Prix,
Okay.
and that was actually between two brothers.
Really?
The Suinaga brothers. Yeah.
They probably loved that.
Oh, it was crazy.
All right, guys. Here is Patrick Carson versus Adam LZ. First battle in the Final Four. LZ's going to lead. Patrick's going to chase him down. Look how close he is in that little car.
Giving him enough space to switch back. He's going to dive in again here, hopefully.
Dude, I told you, Patrick
Right there,
can
there you
drive
go.
anything. He just got creamed into by a Z, and now he's chasing another one like...
And he's on the inside line everywhere.
Yeah. Looking great. Keep on it, Patrick.
Here we go, watch this part. He's going to tuck it in right there. Nicely done in the chase.
Be careful, Patrick. If you beat him, you're going to get a bunch of hate online.
He's going to get a bunch of clout online too,
Yeah.
I reckon.
Yeah. Watch him crash in the grid right now. So, win, lose, or draw, Patrick's getting on a YouTube video with 100,000 views or more.
Nice.
I'm sure he's happy about that. Yeah, I had to battle Adam a year ago, and he bumped me, and they gave me the win because he hit me.
Ah.
And I just got, like, roasted online.
Yeah, whatever. It's just the internet.
Yeah. Look at that nice, snappy initiation by both of them. And Adam knows he's got to bring it after that chase. I think Adam might have a spotter letting him know. Look at that plane taking off in the background. Look at that photo. Nicely done, nicely done. Look at that timing. I love it.
I don't know, Patrick's still looking good to me.
Yeah.
Final part.
Oh no!
Oh,
Adam has a
Adam's
huge
falling
mistake.
back. Patrick's still looking good.
Wow.
Great run from Patrick.
Yes. You guys give it up. Patrick, my hero.
Jake Wise would just like to know what the reason for the call, not protesting one another.
Basically, on the sweeper, he was understeering for a good portion of it, and that's what got him. That was
All right, guys. So the battle between Jake Wise and David Metzger is finally over. David Metzger is advancing after 2 more times. Jake had a major issue on initiation, basically. It had a huge understeer, and that kind of boned him for the rest of the lap. But great battle between the two. I want to give a high five to both of you guys personally for entertaining us, and everyone in the crowd do the same.
Yeah, those were some great battles between those two guys. Great entertainment on every single one of those runs. Kept us guessing until the very end. So, do we have a winner for this battle we just saw?
Sorry, do we have a winner on the LZ Patrick? I missed it. I was announcing.
LZ versus Patrick. They're still over there waiting for a result.
Won that last one, and he will be battling for first.
Well, it's Metzger versus Constantine for the other Final Four battle.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
So I can announce that Patrick won that, right?
All right, let's just move on with this show. They'll find out in about 15 minutes when this is over. Judges, are you ready?
Yes, we are ready. Sorry, Jimmy.
All right, guys. Huge, huge upset for Adam LZ. Patrick gets the win and moves on. This is our next battle, David versus Constantine. Constantine leading. David is chasing him down after that hard-fought battle with Jake Wise for 2 more times. He's got another Z to contend to. It's Z on Z on Z.
Z on Z on Z violence here.
World War Z.
At the there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That's your Z only battle series name. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Nothing really like that outstanding about that particular battle.
We got a couple exhaust hangers missing or loose on there. On
Oh, it is wobbling around a bit. Yeah.
Metzger's car. Although I will give a huge appreciation to Metzger's, one of the few 350Z that's not ear-piercingly horribly sounding.
One of the things I was not looking forward to on the trip over here was having to put up with straight pipe VQs.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. It's not as bad as I thought.
Oh man.
It can get a lot worse.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, when we want to hear like Jay-Z's,
Right.
then obviously a open straight pipe VQ is like the worst possible, alternative.
Right. Yep. Yeah.
There are some very bad V8s too, though. The ones that sound like trucks are just
Oh, right. Yeah.
unbearable. Luckily, we haven't had too many of those in Street Legal, but tomorrow you'll hear a bunch of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh well, it's still drifting. It's all good.
Yep.
Next battle. I can hear the exhaust clanging.
Right. Nice entry from both of them. Ooh, a little inside there. Constantine has to make a correction, but I think I'm gonna say David was probably at fault there with not really giving that lead line. Ooh, Constantine nice and aggressive there on his transition. Both transitions, look at that.
Very close, wheel on wheel.
Yeah, glued to that back wheel there. Oh, that's what I love seeing. Whenever the lead car starts to have a hiccup and the chase car just powers down and says, "You better not screw this up. I'm coming."
Don't spin, here I come.
Judges, remember, I need to know a winner to see who goes against first place and who against third place.
Give us 1 second.
All right, so with the battle with Patrick and LZ, Adam is not out of it. He is going to be battling for third against the the loser of this battle. So whoever wins between David and Constantine is going to battle Patrick for first, and whoever loses is going to battle Adam LZ for third. So we've got 2 more full battles, not including 1 more times. And then we're going to have a little award ceremony, and then we are going to go back at a hot track. If you are new to Lone Star Drift, we do ride-alongs. You have to have a helmet that works, not like a really crappy helmet, not a bike helmet, but an actual helmet that straps and everything. And then you need to properly fit in the seat belt. So age is not so much a factor as is your stature or the car you're in. So if it's a harnessed car, it needs to make sure that, you know, the harnesses work and tighten up to your body. And if it's a stock seatbelt car, then it needs to go over your shoulder. It can't go under your arm or, you know, in your face or anything like that. So basically, don't do anything stupid, and it's all good. You guys are welcome to ride with these competitors. You're welcome to hang out and give high fives and film and anything like that. Keep your arms inside the car at all times, please. You know, if you can roll your window up, even better. And yeah, just have a good time.
And I was really planning on taking a lot of people out for passenger rides, but yeah. That's not gonna. I guess you probably were as well.
Same. Yep.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen now, unfortunately.
Yeah, I brought extra tires to this because I was like, oh, there's gonna be tons of media. It's gonna be awesome. There's gonna be tons of people here, and so like I mounted up all these tires and I brought a bunch of extra fuel, and then I did 5 laps and grenaded the gearbox.
Nice.
Yeah. I didn't even give my girlfriend a lap. She's so mad at me for that. Yeah. You. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that entry there. I think Metzger bumped Constantine with his rear bumper.
Whoa,
That's what it
again,
looked like.
diving in.
Metzger wants this. And I don't
Transitioning
blame
at
him.
the same time.
Yeah. Look at that.
Look at that, wow.
Yes, sir.
He's on it.
Kill a run, David. Don't you give it up now. Metzger backs it in. I love it. Constantine's still on it. Metzger do a
Nice
quick
run.
cool down. Nice run.
Yeah, Metzger in the chase, very aggressive. The entire track and not making any mistakes.
Right.
No major ones anyway.
That was very clean driving. Didn't see any wheels go off. Maybe one tiny dirt drop on this last corner, but that's allowed if the lead car doesn't leave you room to chase him.
Right.
What do you guys think about this Texas Street Legal so far? Yeah, that's right.
And I really like the fact, I mean, this is the first time I've seen it. I like the fact that, you know, all the cars are so stock.
Right.
Which really, also, you know, it makes it cheaper for everyone to run, and also just shows what you can do. You don't need big power. You can do this sort of thing with these kinds of cars.
Exactly. Nice initiation from both of them. Very well matched. David's on a fantastic lead line there, nice and wide. Quick transition. One pull to handbrake and back on power.
Chase car not quite as aggressive as the lead was.
He's trying to turn it on, but I see him dropping a lot of tires.
Yeah,
here.
he's doing the best he can, but seeing a lot of dirt. Yeah, a bit more understeer there.
Oh, big straight in there from the chase.
Oh, I think I already know who won that.
Yep.
Lexi, do you have your paint marker thing on you? Your graffiti marker?
Want to give a quick shout out to all the sponsors for Lone Star Drift. We appreciate any and all support.
Jimmy,
Not just people that directly pump money into the series itself, like BC Racing, GK Tech, Kinda Tires, just to name a few, Inkay Wheels, What Monsters Do.
Graffiti marker on him.
Do you have your graffiti marker on you? No, he does not.
Yeah, I really have to thank.
Is it easily accessible? Does he know where it is?
You know where it is?
On my graffiti marker? It's in
Judges,
my
are you
suit.
ready
It's
for
in
the third
it's in my
place battle? Remember, I
suitcase
don't need to know the winner. I just need to know
in
I
the
have
truck,
one. Are you ready?
the trailer.
Aaron, it's not really easily accessible. It's in his rig, in his truck, in the trailer. All right, this is our battle for third. Adam LZ is going to chase down Constantine. Constantine's going to lead. Adam definitely wants to stand on that podium. I know he does.
That's very aggressive. That's very aggressive.
Yes,
Is that
it
contact? That might be a bit of a push.
That's all right. I'll take it.
Whoa, he's got a bit too much right there, I think.
He's doing this for you,
Oh,
too.
look, he's going to lose his speed there, too.
Yes.
That's a bit too much. Just drop it back a notch, and you can get this. Look at this, getting really shallow on the line there, too. I'm not sure about
he's out
that
for
chase
blood.
run.
That was tough.
It looked good, but is it enough to get him
Fielding, can you ask
a
Alexi
win?
if his marker is easily accessible so I can have Mark grab it so he can sign the steering wheels for Texas Street Legal?
Oh.
You can talk. Stop one.
Hello, this is Alexi. It's in the trailer in my suitcase. Yeah, I can go back and get it very quickly if need be.
Okay, right after the thing is done, as soon as we do the 1-2 battle, would you go grab it in the Audi and come back to the tent?
No, that's fine.
Understood.
All right, so obviously David
You've
Metzger
been
advanced with the battle between Constantine. He will be battling Patrick for first. And we are now dealing with the third place battle, Adam LZ versus Constantine. Now, Adam is going to lead. Constantine's going to chase him down.
Here we go. Whoa, right
big,
into the track,
huge
top
flick.
gear.
And you copy?
Love it. I think you're right. I think he geared his car for this track because he is on it.
Yeah, it seems to be a little bit different to a lot of the other cars.
Mhm.
He's holding that flat.
Yeah, he should.
Whoa, he's going to spin out.
He,
Adam off the track.
What just happened?
I don't know. It looked like, what it looked like, he was he tried the left foot brake
Sure.
and
We have a winner. and I
spun
can
out.
third place battle.
That was wild.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it was a DB? Do you guys see a tire? No?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so. Because I saw his brake lights come on for a second
Okay.
there, right before it happened. I think he was trying to keep the engine on boil
Kind of tucking
and
the
slow
nose.
down a bit. Yeah, I think that might be what it was. And
Wow.
I haven't seen him do that so far.
Yeah,
he just
that
tried
was-
that at the last second.
That's very strange.
Trying a new technique at the last second is it's a bit of a hit and miss.
He's
but
trying to harness his Daigo.
right. So that's
All right, here's our first place battle. This is it. David Metzger is going to chase down Patrick
Whoa,
Carson.
big flick!
Huge flick. Patrick has been one of our most consistent Texas street legal drivers and always one of the most fun to watch. David has been one of the more aggressive in the years past. Let's see how he does against Patrick. Patrick's car looks kind of fast right now.
It's doing good. But he's already caught up. Look at that.
Yeah. That's weird though. Usually Patrick's on like scrubs and a a subpar engine, but right now he looks like he's on it.
The car's gliding smoothly
Sure is.
through the track.
Oh yeah, Patrick always uses other people's cars.
Nice run from both of these. Yeah, round of applause for
Nicely
both of these
done.
drivers.
So, lesser known fact about Patrick is he almost exclusively runs scrubs that are pull-offs from Pro-Am cars. So I've given him a mountain of them. Aaron has as well, and I
I
know other
see.
drivers. He just pulls them off, dismounts them. They've got like no tread left.
Yeah.
They're 265s.
Ah.
And he puts them on his car with, a little SR, stock SR, and like, he puts them on his tire. He had to get 18s just to run these free scrub tires.
Right.
Airs them up to anywhere between 60 and 100 PSI, depending on the track
Yep.
and the tire,
Yep.
and just sends it. And he gets like, what would we would get half a lap? He gets like 30 laps
Right,
out of a
right,
pair of
yeah.
scrubs. It's crazy.
Yeah, it looks like it works for him.
Totally.
I mean, that's simultaneously one of the cool and irritating things about drifting is, a certain setup will work for a certain person, right?
Totally.
And it won't work for someone else.
Yeah, the worst part is trying to figure out what the hell they did, and you're like, I can't figure this out.
Why is he so fast? What's going on?
He uses that right foot a lot.
Here we go. Next battle.
Patrick wants it. Look at him. Oh, Patrick also runs an open face helmet with no windows, and I don't know how he has all his teeth still, because
he almost looked like an old school goalie, like for a hockey goalie.
Totally.
With all that stuff flying at him.
That's exactly what I would expect. Fantastic chase run as usual.
Keeping it smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Already did a good job on his lead run.
Absolutely.
Just keeping it there, just doing what he needs to do.
Oh, David cuts a little bit inside on that and drops the tire. I wonder if that's going to go against him.
Everybody, we're done.
All right, we have a first, second, third, and fourth. Everybody meet over here at the tent. We are going to do our announcing and award ceremony. Everybody meet over here at the Big Tito's tent. We are going to do this thing. All right, yeah, so just kind of, and I'll drive you over to get your pin. Cool.
Would you go gather them? We're doing this at the fucking tent.
I told them, but they're all fucking retarded, so you know.
You go get them, Mark. I'm on it.
Please be careful.
What do I have to do? I have to sign the
steering wheel.
The steering wheel? Okay.
It says Noriyaro on it.
Yeah, yeah. Are we going to stop this?
Yeah.
You're next to Constantine. Will you send him over?
Yeah, they're doing victory donuts.
Did you stop?
Can you pay attention to where you're going?
How much one straight?
I'm watching.
They want.
I'll dad steer it.
Here, you take care of that.
Okay.
Bye.
Not to be,
No?
bitching about it, but.
Jake and Metzger, yeah. If you look at Metzger's doors, those dents are from the first sweeper, I believe. Those were not on there earlier
Here's your
today.
radio.
This is kind of a joke because a year ago, Patrick and Metzger exchanged blows and like ruined both their cars. And it was hilarious, and they couldn't control themselves. Drivers get a little bit overexcited. Metzger then went back and wide-bodied and cleaned up the Z, and it looks amazing. And he came back and tinted it back.
Go look at my tires. I put them on like that. For
You
this
guys are the
competition.
best.
Woo!
All right, we have
Nice.
Yeah.
Are we still missing Adam?
Fucking alignment. This is what I've been driving with the whole time.
All right, give us the skinny here. How fucked is your car? You got toe in?
Toe in.
Oh, that's the worst.
Toe in. I gotta repair some fiberglass.
Yeah.
When did that happen? When you hit Jake?
Oh, you know your exhaust is falling off, right?
Yeah, I know the
Okay.
exhaust fell off.
Yeah.
Jake.
We
tapped
commented on that.
his wheel, and then he decided to do that.
We commented
That's
on
not
that.
bad,
We were like, were those marks there before? Because we didn't think so.
It
Yeah.
didn't look bad when he did it.
It felt
Ooh,
bad.
your wheel
Yours
too, a
looked
little
like
bit.
a little teeny tab.
Yeah, no, mine is like barely.
GoPro.
Nice.
Mine doesn't have a fancy stick like yours, but.
Stick is the best thing. I also use this stick for my e-brake on my simulator.
On your sim? I was like, what? That's funny. Wow.
That was spicy.
That was real good.
What was spicy?
I'm not saying anything.
Competition was spicy.
Competition was spicy.
But here is
I'm not
incredibly
saying
Log
what I was
fat
going to
times.
say because the internet can't hear us technically.
Oh. Yeah.
We're gonna wait about 45 seconds to see if Adam
Tell
comes
me
over.
later.
If he doesn't, we're just gonna get this done.
I was
so let me
judging.
tell you a few things about the drivers.
Sucked, huh?
Constantine, I believe he is from
What's up?
Houston. Constantine, is this correct? But you were living in Florida right now, going to school. Is that correct? So you flew back for this event? Oh, he's back for summer. Awesome. He drives the brown Stan Stout, like stylish car. It looks like it has crayons with like reds on the front. Is that what they are? Or service? Wheels. It's 350Z. I believe it's a DE, so it's not the powerful one. And then you have Patrick Carson. Come on, who's a Patrick Carson fan? Anybody? Patrick Carson out of Fort Worth, Texas. He's our kind of Texas street legal quintessential person. He's been driving it since the beginning, I think. He drives the only S13 SR car in the Canal.
Yeah, see a 350Z, assholes.
Nowadays. He's holding it down. The car's, I think, a 10 PSI boost. Is that correct, Patrick? 7? I don't believe you. You're a liar. The thing's too fast.
Come watch the boost game.
Okay, it doesn't look like Adam is coming over fast enough, so we're just going to get started. So let's announce the top 4. Who's got the champagne? Is it over there?
Behind you.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah. There's no alcohol allowed here, so don't show the police this.
It's
okay for
sparkling
champagne.
cider.
Yeah, it's sparkling cider. No one's allowed to have open containers or even show it here because it's a government facility. Okay, so in 4th place, we have Adam LZ out of Florida. Congratulations, Adam. Oh, Adam is over here. I thought we were looking for his car. Okay, in 3rd place, we have Constantine out of Florida. Or Texas. Oh, yeah, go. Oh, wait, we're going to hand him the trophies in a second. Yeah. And then, oh, thank you very much, NRG, for the trophies. That is amazing. 2nd place and
Nice.
1st place is either going to be David Metzger or Patrick Carson. You all see all the runs. Who thinks David Metzger got it? Okay, who thinks Patrick got it? Woo! By unanimous decision, it is Patrick Carson. Congratulations! Oh God, that sucks so much to get champagne all over you. But it's victory champagne, so it's fun. Okay, in about 15 minutes, we're gonna reopen track, but I wanted to let these guys enjoy their victory real quickly.
I'm gonna film you giving him the...
What's he doing? He's getting picked up. Somebody was hopefully taking a picture of that. Oh!
Wow.
And a backflip.
I got that on film.
Excellent job, Patrick. Is that your first win for the season? It is. Congratulations. All right, let's hand them their steering wheels and tell them to enjoy the next 15 minutes, and then we're going to open up grid. The spectators, if you would like to, whatchamacallit, ride
Steering
along
wheel.
the cars.
Steering wheel.
Allow spectator ride
I
along.
just want a fucking Noriyaro steering wheel, son.
And Noriyaro himself is handing them to you. That's even better.
Noriyaro is about to hand me the steering wheel.
Look at this. Look at this guy.
Ask if you can ride.
That was gonna be a fucking
There you go.
Yeah.
solid old fiver, son.
Be super nice to the drivers. You can also bribe them with a $20 bill, and that will
Best
really
day
Dude, killing it.
Oh my god.
You beat Adam LZ and Metzger.
If you'd like to meet him, he'll be walking around throughout the weekend, but please be nice. If he's trying to drive or something, let him go drive, because he literally has only done 3 laps today, because he's been so nice chatting with everybody. And
You're welcome.
YouTubing and stuff.
You are. Good driving.
So congratulations, guys.
I think is that the first time I beat you in all battles?
Ever.
That's the first time I beat
Yeah,
Metzger.
you deserved it.
Best time to be first place, baby.
Boy.
That's it. That was solid, dude. That was real solid. Your car looked very fast. I don't know how.
It's slow. It's like
not.
doesn't make sense.
I think your car is maybe just slow enough to where you can stay on the gas the whole time, instead of having to do corrections and stuff. I prefer and you were just motoring through the track, dude.
So I'm looking at like fucking Jake's and like LZ's car and just like, there's fucking rocket ship.
So there's a rocket ship here, but they're making a lot of breaks and stuff where you're just like cruising.
Yeah, you're flat footed the whole
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
I'm just
And
like,
that was the way to do it here, because
oh my
like
god,
that was killer.
I can't believe that just happened.
That was awesome, dude.
Fucking best thing ever.
Is your alignment all jacked from Justin?
I don't know. I didn't look at it. I just stayed in the car.
But did it feel funky?
No.
Okay.
I'm surprised I didn't even break the bumper. I'm just like, what?
Yeah, it was good.
What's on his car? PBM?
No, that fucking new
I don't know.
FD.
Oh, the Mantis?
Yeah.
Mantis thing?
The Mantis shit. That's the. So Jake Sinclair's out because his snapped at the weld.
What's up?
Yeah, no, put the car back.
Are you really that nervous about it?
Yeah.
I'll go do it with you. All right, everybody watch this. Just kidding, no one's gonna watch this. This is the announcing video. No one cares about this. Say bye.
You gotta sneak it into like delete it.
Yeah. No, I hope it doesn't delete.
That's a wrap.
That's a good place to cut it. I don't know how to turn this thing off. No, it's on the